What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back. Force here, continuing our playthrough series of Torchlight 2, the hack-and-slash action RPG from Runic Games. Last we left off, we had just received this quest for the Scroll of Anam Aruk, which tasks us with entering this crypt here and picking up a scroll, and we're going to do all that stuff starting now. Alright guys, welcome back. More Torchlight 2 action. I'm excited. You're excited too. Let us begin. This is officially the first dungeon. Our very first dungeon together. How exciting. Kill a couple zombies. Look at some candlesticks. Creepy skull. Inscription on the ground. All these things occurring. Alright, little trapdoor in there. Gotta be careful of that. And as a reminder, let me go over some of the basics here. So I am playing again as the Berserker class. This is the melee in-your-face brawler who also harnesses the power of animals to his bidding. Eventually. Right now I can just turn myself into a wolf, charge through people, and heal myself in the process. I think I get some pets soon, though, actually. Let me show you here quickly. Right here, at level 7, I get to unlock Wolf Shade. Summon a Wolf Shade ally to sink its icy fangs into your enemies and heal you with their life force. The shade can be summoned once every 60 seconds. Lasts for 15 seconds as well, so there you go. You'll have it with you a fourth of the time. Math. Percentages. Alright, we got some zombies here. Right now I'm really only sitting on two abilities. My charge ability here, which has a name, Shadow Burst, and then my basic attacks. And then of course I've got my Berserker charge bar as well. Which is probably going to activate right now as soon as this... It's going to say, as soon as I'm done fighting things, it's probably when it's going to activate. Let me try to get a group here so I can charge bar it up. Let's see, what do we got over here? Just these guys. Alright, we'll just charge bar with these guys here. So I'm going to hit that, and there we go. I'm charged. I'm critting people now. This means I'm critting all over the place. And now it's over. Now, I'll last 7 seconds because I have increased its duration with my my selection of skills. Right over here, you can see my Frenzy Mastery now increases the duration to 7 seconds, up from 6, and I can keep just throwing that up and up and up, and you can see it's got quite a progress bar there. So that means lots of points I can spend into that. The eventual duration, I don't know how long it's going to be, but I'm thinking close to 15-20 seconds, if not longer. We'll see, though. I don't know. I'm sure someone knows the exact future duration. Here is Ibzur. Little boss here. Little boss for us to fight. Let me shadow my way through these guys. Try to avoid his heavy melee attacks. Let's see if we can take away his minions, too, before we get started here. Oh, there's my Berserker Rage. I'm just going to sit in this while I have this active, and it disappears, of course. The second I say that. Alright, well, he's almost dead. We're doing pretty good here. There we go. And he is gone. Got our wood shield. Thanks for nothing. Don't you know I don't really care for shields? Haven't we been over this? Look at this guy stuck in the wall, pulling the sword out of his chest. That is cool. That's a cool little animation there. Pretty nifty. Alright, get that guy. He's done. And I'm gonna make sure I don't... Let's see here. Yeah, so you'll have skeletons just rise up from the ground like you can see there. Look at that. Look at these guys just coming up. Here's my Berserks mode. My Berserkers mode. That guy just rises up. There's a door. That's a dead end, right? Or is this gonna open up? I'm not sure. It might open up after we kill these guys. We'll find out. There it is. Alright, so it is opening up. So I'm actually gonna pull back here. Not because I'm concerned, but because there's all these areas over here as well. Let me put the map, let me change the map position. Let's put it to that lower right there. Let's see how we like it over there. A little bit easier to check while in combat, and obviously I don't want it sitting in my face. That was the thing that I hated most about action RPGs, having to have the map overlay right over the friggin' screen. So you can't... It's great because you get to see where you're going. It's most efficient in that situation. But in terms of enjoying the game, it's terrible. You know, it covers up half of what you want to look at on the screen, you know? It's silly. So I like that idea of having it slightly right or left that they're doing here. Or of course you could just shift your eyes to the upper right of the screen and just check the mini-map up top. Now, are there going to be staircase up here, or I just have to deal with that jerk flinging arrows in my face? Oh, he just jumps down. Is there no way for me to get up there? Really? Interesting. Yeah, it doesn't look like it. Alright, well, so be it. Maybe eventually. Maybe you can loop back around? I don't think so, though. This Shadow Burst ability is so cool. And as I up in tiers, it increases the effectiveness, of course. That's to be expected, but let me show you here. We just reached level 6. Oh, I thought I was coming up on level 7. Well, anyways. Oh, Berserker mode. Let's keep going here. All these crits. Really no reason not to. So I'm thinking here, as a basic, I was actually thinking about this last night, which is a good sign, because I don't usually think of games and how I want to play them while I'm not sitting down at the computer doing it, with the exception of, you know, things that I really enjoy, and I must really be enjoying this because I was thinking about it while not playing. But the point is that I was thinking about how I should build this character, and I was thinking about the fact that when he goes into Berserker Charge, he gets guaranteed crits from his hits. So I was thinking, yeah, okay, so I could try to make him a crit build, but since he has this guaranteed crit while Berserker Charge is active, if I just pump up his base damage by going all-in strength, that's going to mean that when this is active, I'm just wrecking face, as opposed to just, you know, having a high % chance crit, which doesn't do you much good when you have a 100% chance to crit with this thing active, you know what I mean? So yeah, it's just something I was thinking about the other day. Speaking of pumping up strength, let's throw some points into there, and then we can also go back over here. What am I doing? We can go back over here and check this out. So we're gonna have to put another point into this, increase its effectiveness, also increases its mana cost, but we're gonna get 2% more damage. And yeah, the shield break is the same. Now notice I'm upping these tiers here. So I've put a bunch of points. I'm currently, this is rank 4 here. I'm currently rank 4, but I'm still in the first tier. Now as you work your way up through the tiers, it increases the effectiveness. So tier 1 bonus is going to be 3 targets per burst. Tier 2 bonus is 4 targets. Tier 3 bonus is 5 targets per burst, and a 100% chance to destroy the shields as well. So yeah, so you're not only skilling up, but as you skill up, you work your way through these 3 separate tiers, and as you can see, this is the case for all these skills here, and it even further increases the effectiveness of these abilities. So I kind of like that. I kind of like that they did that there. Pretty cool stuff. Pretty cool stuff indeed. All right, so let's keep moving. Next level 7 is when we're going to pick up the Wolf Shade, which is exciting. And we're going to make our way back around here. I'm actually going to move the map back up to the upper right. Oh. Uh-oh. What is this? I found a spell scroll. Alright, this is exciting. This is an exciting thing for me to show you guys. We'll kill this guy and we'll go do that briefly. So, you know, I've been unlocking these skills as I level up. I've been putting points into them, yada, yada, yada. But there are also spell scrolls in the game, which do the following. Over here, show you the spell scrolls. So, Retribution 1. The caster is possessed with a vengeful spirit, automatically striking back at nearby enemies. So this is, I guess, a thorns is what you could call it. Now notice these empty positions right here. So I will find these spell scrolls. I can then activate them and put them into one of these 4 empty positions, and this basically just gives me that spell. There you go. Have inscribed a new spell to the spell book. You may now cast it as though it was one of your other skills. Skills and spells can be mapped on the quick slots, etc., etc. Okay, so now I've got this Retribution. So let's go ahead and shift these things around a little bit. We're going to put the Retribution spell scroll there. We're going to put health there and mana here. So I can cast this like it's a spell. It's got a 32-second cooldown. And I get 10% for 12 seconds. I get 10% reflected back to attackers. There you go. Awesome. So, you know, in addition to all the skills of your particular character, you can find these spell scrolls that further add customization for you. which is pretty neat. I'm going to save actually casting this, though, until we get to a large group. And then we will throw that on. I'm just going to call it thorns, because that's basically what it is. No sense in beating around the bush. And we get some guys here. So, thorns it up. There we go. Look at that little animation. We got the duration down on the lower left. Just to the upper right of my health bar. It's going to show you how much longer I've got on that thorns damage. And it's doing its business. And I've got my berserkers mode here. I'm going to crit people here. And look at that. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. And duration of the cooldown as well. So picked up some stuff here. A couple gems. Yep. Attack speed gem. That's pure. That's pretty. Ooh, look at this. And a dexterity bonus, some mana. Mana's good to have, though. Yeah, dexterity bonus isn't exactly what I want, but this is pretty nice, too. Nice helm here. Now, the one I've got is 3 strength and 3 vitality, but this is 20 physical damage, and I can throw some gems in those socket slots as well to gain some resistances and things like that. So these are all good things here for me. And let's replace the 6 electric armor with an 8 electric armor. So electric armor, as far as I can tell, just basically resistance, right? Okay, so this is a 6, I'm sorry. What is this, though? Ooh, this is nice. Much better than these ones I have. Replace the 6 with that one. There we go. So this one also has a socket spot. And let's see. This one's got 2 socket spots. It's also got 2 socket slots for the belt. A little bit of fire armor as well. Quite a bit of fire armor. Let's go with that as well. And continue to take a look through here. Looks like there's nothing else that I'm really too intrigued by. Okay, so this helm, probably going to throw that in. Going to consider, though, what I want to put for the armor. There's also some physical armor, more physical armor attributed to it as well. So instead of resistances, again, at least it appears this way, is that they're just calling it armor, that type of armor. So lightning armor, electric armor, fire armor, ice armor, or frost armor, whatever they decide to coin it as. But yeah, so I guess that's just, you know, instead of calling it what you expect, which is resistance, it's another way to do it. That's another way to say it, right? Okay. Oh, the skeleton torso. Always coming at me. Oh, you're also going to notice some pet stances up here. I haven't mentioned these before. Pretty basic: passive, defensive, and aggressive. Defensive, I'm assuming when I'm attacked, it's when he's going to come through, or when I attack something. Aggressive means he'll just go all over the place. I don't really care to have him aggressive. I don't think, you know, I mean, he is doing some damage. Ooh! Some stuff there. Oh, what is that? Fallen Guardian. Oh, this... I think this is the guy I need to kill here. He does some damage, boy. Oh boy, oh boy. I'm not going to open that up. I'm just going to face this single man. The single dude here. Why not? Why not, right? Alright, so. He's got some special abilities here. I think this is the guy I'm, like, set to destroy in this little dungeon. So just going to avoid his big attack with a charge throw. I'll take some of these small attacks. It's that one that I really want to avoid there. That one that I just got hit by, yes. Alright, so we're almost going berserker mode, and when we do, I'm going to throw up thorns. And we're just going to go for it. Throw up thorns, and he's he's dead. Oh, good, my thorns didn't go. Alright, I completed the quest, beautiful. It's telling me to go turn it in. Yeah, I get it. Now, take a look, because we did get some items here. That's nothing special. This is, yeah. Yes, sir. Look at that. Ooh. Wow, that is a nice gem. That is a beautiful gem. Get some health recovery on armor / trinkets, and weapon is 30% damage to a secondary target, so my physical hits will also hit nearby targets as well. And actually, look at this bow two-handed. Let's throw that in the alternate weapon slot so that I can have some sort of a ranged if I really need it at points. That's pretty cool because it's got the knockback. So I'm going to go with that over this, even though this is more DPS. Having the knockback will be good, especially you know, you got to figure in a situation where I am look at this thing. These guys are cool. They're throwing their flaming skulls at me. That is awesome. Alright, so you gotta figure I'm in a situation where I'm trying to stay at range as is, as a melee character, that having a knockback is probably also gonna help as well if I'm at that point where I think that I need to use a ranged weapon, you know? Situations where that may occur is if I'm at a boss that's just too hard for me, I can't get within melee range. Or he's got some sort of a AoE that I'm trying to stay out of, but I still want to do damage to him, you know? These are all things that could occur. Let's wrap around this way. Yeah, thanks. Thank you. We're also about to level soon. Check out our little wolf spirit buddy. Sinking his shadowy claws into things. Okay. Ring tunic. And oh! Take out them zombies. And skeletal shamblers. Well, this has been a fun dungeon. I have enjoyed this. I'm gonna throw our thorns up now. Okay, excellent. And level up, which is exciting news. Those silly gooses down there. All right, well, while we're safe up here, let's get some more strength. And then, you know what I'm gonna do actually? I'm gonna throw a bunch of this stuff here to my little pet buddy. And I'm gonna ask him to go to town. Let me check this stuff. Don't want that. Don't care for that. No, thank you. And yeah, no. And let's go to town, buddy. So he's gonna be back in 50 seconds. Now, if you remember the last time I did that, it was 30 seconds. It was a shorter duration. I think it's as you go further into dungeons. As you go further into dungeons, or maybe just as you progress through the game, it takes longer for the pet to come back. Alright, we're gonna throw Wolf Shade here, and let's take a look at him. So I'm gonna tab to cycle through these abilities, throw up Wolf Shade, go back. Okay, so just another little companion. Does some damage. Now he's gonna be here for 15 seconds. Okay, cool. So a little friend of mine. The cooldown starts immediately upon casting. And then it's gone at 45-second mark, which would of course make sense. Well, there you go. That is the Wolf Shade, an extra companion for me.
Your pet returns.
My pet returns, get some more gold from the item sales, and all that stuff. That's good. Got a lot of gems here. Holy heck. Holy heck. Alright, taking the portal back to the back to top here. And turn in the quest.
Thanks.
Ooh. Look at this. 95 DPS, physical damage. Ice damage. I like it. I like it a lot. Let's get some more pet stuff, but I cannot pass up a weapon upgrade. I cannot pass up a weapon upgrade. I refuse. All right, so we got 62 and 67. I'm gonna swap this out. Whoops. Okay. 67. And then that bad boy, love it. Now, one thing I'm wondering is about unsocketing these items, because I haven't found anything yet in the game to unsocket. I'm not gonna go as far as to say it doesn't exist. I'm certain it must, but I just haven't seen anything in the game yet that does that. So we'll have to see. Okay, so here we are now in the temple steps. We've got 2 quests to complete. The main quest, Protect the Guardian, and Warbeast Armory. Now, I'm gonna go to the Warbeast Armory first, ideally. I always try to complete the side quest before I go through to the main quest progression. I guess it depends on what I'm doing, but I think in this particular series, I'm just trying to show you guys stuff. You know, I'm just trying to show you the game and talk with you about it as we play through it. So just busting my way through the main quest might not be the best thing for that reason. And yes, that was a chest that was just attacking me, and yes, I did just pick up another one of these skulls. Baller. So good. Why is that less damage? What the hell? This bow looks so awesome. This also has bleed, though. which this doesn't. Yeah. Anyways, I don't even know that I'm ever gonna end up using any of the range stuff. So. You guys just keep coming, huh? Adventure. Give me a scroll. Okay, here we go. So switch it up. Get my little friend here. Now I got 2 pets working with me. Look at this. They're protecting this urn. This urn cache. I wonder what the side blade's all about. Balds, save them balds. All these gems. What am I gonna do with all these gems? You're killing me, Smalls. Reflected damage, that one gains health. Preferential to me. Exploding corpse, something coming out of it, creepy. Let's make sure we've been covered all this map over here. So I can almost call my friend again. Alright, the Beast Warrens, cool. Stay away from those traps. I have a feeling that those are bad. Ooh, look at these. How do I get to these guys? Throwing their spears at me from a range. Can I... How the heck do I get to them? It's really unfair. Maybe right over in this direction. I think it's gonna be right over here. There we go. This should do it. Alright, gonna call my friend. Get through this little, ooh, look at this guy. He's special. Alright. Throw down thorns. Activate thorns, please. Thank you. That'll help. Throw a potion down. My first potion. My first potion used in this game. And my pet's fleeing, so that means he's not going to attack. Now we can heal him up with that. I do wonder if there's a hotkey for that. I'm gonna try to educate myself on that matter. Because if there is a hotkey to give him something, Control Shift Z it is. Yes, well, that's what we'll ideally use. Clicking is always bad. You want to not click these things, and you want to use the hotkeys instead. That is always the case. Let's get this here. Give ourselves some extra mana. Let's throw some stuff in here with our little friendly pet. And why don't you go ahead and sell those things? You'll be back in 1 minute. So yeah, it looks like just as you progress through the game, that duration increases. Because I'm not in a dungeon right now, I'm just out in an open field, but it is still longer to send him back. What are these guys doing here? Alright, I'm gonna call my friend. What are you guys doing? You think you're safe up there? Absolutely not. Okay. I'm gonna clear out these guys. Get the chest. What are these things? They look like kobolds. Let me zoom in here. I just want to see what this guy's all about. Yeah, it's like a little rat dude. Alright. Pet returned. Thank you much. There you are. Uncover the map over here real quick. Fishing holes. I haven't even showed you fishing yet. So you can fish. You get these fishes and they do stuff for your pet. Let me show you. So once it locks in, you go like that and you catch a fish. Caught a light jacket fish. Now these random ones within the world, you've got certain attempts to get them. And beyond that, there is also there's also a fishing hole right in the main town that you can just sit at and continuously do this. And let me just quickly show you what all this stuff does. So we've got a few different fish. Now what I'm going to do here is go into my inventory. And we're going to go right over here. So these are the fish that I've caught so far. We've got a webfish, tunnel shark, war snout, and a big tunnel shark. So these are going to change my pet into something. So I can get a spider that immobilizes foes with a web. I can get a mole beast, or a big mole beast, the big tunnel shark. And this one, yeah. And these stun targets, and this one is high damage. Let's go with that. High damage, war snout. So look, he's changed. This only lasts a set amount of time. You can see a 5-minute buff right over here. And yeah, he just becomes a different pet. And they do various things. So you saw that they could stun, immobilize, do high damage like this one. It's pretty cool. I'm just going all over the place here, huh? Indeed. I mean, I realize I'm not heading towards those quests, but I just want to see what there is to see, and it looks like there's a lot to see. That was a lot of C's. Yes, I know. Here's a skill mastery one, I believe. Yeah. Wait, what? Minus 25% skill to mana, plus 2 rank to all skills. And I just picked up another orange. Which I enjoy. Loot explosion is good. Good for me. Another one of these skulls. Oh god, it's like my favorite thing in the world. Holy heck, look at this thing. More set stuff. Unidentified chest armor. The gear. You just get so much awesome gear, even at these low levels. And that is such an important thing in ARPGs. ARPGs, Force. Action RPGs. What do you think I'm saying? I didn't say JRPGs. I'm not talking about Japanese RPGs. I'm talking about action ones. Force, why are you going on a tangent? Let me do what I want. For example, let me head in the complete opposite direction of where I'm supposed to be going. Which is essentially what I think I'm doing right now. And I should probably wrap it back around. Because I just entered a whole nother area. Yeah, I'll just continue to explore for a wee bit longer. Maybe we'll probably have to complete the next quest in the next video. This video has just been some exploring stuff. I hope you guys are okay with that. Well, we did that first quest though. To be fair, we did that dungeon quest, but then beyond that, we've just been exploring, picking up some loot. Got a little slowed there. Ah, interesting. Okay, well, I guess this doesn't go that much further. I thought it could, though. Call my friend. And the level up. To level 8. Awesome. Berserker mode. Back over here so I can punch you and crit you. Okay, so we did level up. Apparently, though, I don't want to get my skills yet. I feel like continuing to move in this direction, so. Alright, let's do that now. Huh? Okay, so. Back up to strength. Oh, I'm just going to keep doing it until someone stops me. I dare you. I dare you to stop me. You can pick up another wolf shade. And as you work through the tiers, the summon duration eventually increases fully, actually. Summon duration eventually increases to 1 whole minute. Look at that. That is as you work through the tiers, though, not just as you level up the ranks. Remember, there is a difference between tiers and ranks. We got a special chest right there, which we will grab in a moment. First, I want to check down here. See what this place is all about. Summon our friend. Just a little corridor over here. Nothing really super special. Oh, guys coming out their tent. They just wake up. You guys missed the party. Sorry to say. Let's see if there's anyone else coming out their tent that we didn't trigger prior. No, nothing. Ooh, what? Phase portal. What is this? Phase portal challenge. Stay close to the totems. Where are they? Here's a totem. I don't understand. Can you please explain this to me? Do I just stay close to any one of these totems? Because I can't stay close to all of them at the same time. I'm sure you know that. Summon our friend. This is a friend necessary area. How close am I supposed to stay? I guess close enough till this thing's continuing to rise. So look at that. I don't need a progress bar. It is very visually telling as to what I'm doing here. I'm staying close. This thing's rising over time. When I'm away, it's not rising. Thorns it up here. Let's get a health potion. No cooldowns or any silliness like that. I can just spam it if I want to. And it looks like that one has fully rised. So we move on to the next one, right? Yes, we do. This is cool, huh? Yeah, this is neat. So there was that little... So how did this all occur? Well, there was that little animal. I'm not sure how we got there. That little spectral... It was like a wolf or something like that. A little spectral wolf. And upon his death, that's when it looked like the phase portal came down. So that's a thing. Let's call our friend again. We've got thorns up. We called our friend. We should be fine here. Piece of cake. I'm gonna switch to W. Get some arrow shots here. While there was no one in melee range. There's someone now though. So let's switch back, huh? What am I doing? I kept hitting tab. I was like, what am I doing? I kept hitting tab, not W. We're okay. We're okay. Don't worry. Don't freak out. We go back for thorns again because this is a melee-laden group here. Laden means like full. Force, you're a jerk. I knew that. Inventory full. Oh, what the heck. Let's, I guess we're gonna send our pet back then. This might be a bad time to do that, though. You know, we don't have to necessarily send him back at this very moment, though. I can just fill up his inventory and keep him here for now. And I haven't really checked through this stuff yet, so I'm not gonna get rid of that quite yet. I don't want to take the time. I'm gonna sit through that probably post-video. I don't need to show you all that stuff. All right, here we go. Last one. Last one here. I'm gonna wait for summoning my friend. Berserks. Berserks mode. These little pyromancer dudes. Oh wow, they were really called pyromancers, huh? That's funny. Yeah, those guys are peeling themselves off of that. Yeah, this is starting to get to the intense moment, I think, so it'll be almost time to summon my friend. Let's just do that now. There it is. Oh yes, right when it ends. Why wouldn't I do it right when it ends? And with the ending of this challenge, so ends the video. Pretty cool stuff, guys. Pretty cool stuff indeed. Let's take our portal back to the surface. So that's going to cut it off here for this second episode of our Torchlight 2 playthrough series. Stay tuned throughout the rest of this week as we continue to play through the game and prepare you for its eventual launch. And again, try to help you decide if this is a title that you're interested in. Now, you may be worried that I'm going to lose all my progress, but the interesting thing I found out about this game is that at least this particular outer level, it stays persistent even when I leave and come back into the game. So let me actually physically just show you that here. So I'm just going to leave the game. And when I pick up resume, it's going to grab my character here. I actually have another character. I also made a Ember Mage as well. But we're going to pick back up. And you're going to notice here that none of our progress was lost. None of our map uncovery or anything like that was lost. It all stays persistent. So look at that. The map is there. Everything is here. We pick up exactly where we left off, and we're just going to go like that. So that's how we're going to do it. We're going to return in an upcoming video and continue our playthrough of Torchlight 2. Thank you guys so much for watching. As always, if you like the content, please subscribe. Stay tuned for some more Torchlight 2 and other great gaming coverage here on the channel. As always, keep watching and keep owning. And of course, we have to go out with our wolf friend. So let's do that. Ta-da! Hello, friend. Oh, you're so cute.